Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for visiting with me today. So I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday and I did pick up several items. So before I get into all the items that I bought, I did want to let you know that at the end of the video, I will be going over some of the ways that I use these storage bags. So if you'd like to skip past the Dollar Tree haul and go straight into the storage bag ideas, there's a link in the description box below. Just click on that link and it will bypass my shopping spree and it will bring you right to the storage bag ideas. So these are the Essentials heavy duty storage bags. They come in large and extra large, but they didn't have any of the extra large ones there. So I just got one box of the large. These come in a 3-pack and the extra large ones are in a 2-pack. It says that it conveniently stores, organizes, protects, and transports anything. So I will get into more information about those at the end of the video. I was almost out of correction tape, so I picked one of those up. I have used their whiteout, and whiteout doesn't really cover all the ink. So this comes out literally like a piece of tape, and it blocks all the ink from showing through. I've tried this. I've tried the kind that you can get at Walmart or a drugstore, and it works just as well as them. The only difference is this one is a little bit cheaper. I also went into the craft section and I picked up just these 3 items from Crafter's Square. I picked up a 4-piece craft and bead storage container set. I don't use these for storage usually. I use these, it's really just to mix paint in. If I'm doing a craft that needs multiple coats and I have to mix 2 colors together, I want to make sure I have the same color for all 3 coats. So I'll mix the paint in here. After I apply the first coat of paint, I will just put the cover on, put this aside. Even if I don't get to paint the second coat until the following day, the paint still stays fresh. It will actually stay fresh in there for a couple of days. Then when they get too dirty and I can't get the paint out, I just throw them away. So I was almost out of these, so I picked up one of those. I also picked up one of the organizer boxes. They are completely clear. There's 8 compartments to it, and I'm just going to be using these for straight pins. I have a giant container of straight pins, and every now and then the cover will pop off of it, and the pins end up all over the floor. So I thought this would be a safer way of storing my pins. Then I also picked up this 3-piece artist canvas set. And it says 100% natural cotton, excellent for oil and acrylic paints. They are 4 by 6 inches. So I have used these before in some of my other crafts, and I like to keep them on hand. So I picked up 1 package of these. Then I saw these Spring Fling cutlery sets. It's a 12-piece utensil set. They are wooden, so I'm assuming that they're for decorations only. So there is 4 of each utensil in here. They do have pineapples on the handles. I do have a craft in mind for these. And since I'm only going to need 1 of each utensil, I only picked up 1 package of those. And also from the Spring Fling collection, I picked up these beverage napkins. They are 10 by 10 inches, and there's 28 to a package. This is what they look like without the label. I love the flowers and the butterfly and the colors that are on these. So, yeah, I won't be using these for anything other than napkins. I have tried using napkins in the past for crafts, and I end up ripping them, so I'm just using my napkins for napkins. I went into the Easter section. I came across these Easter egg napkins. These are 12.8 inches by 12.7 inches, and they come in a pack of 18. I thought these would be cute just to have for my Easter dinner. And since I'm not having a very big crowd, I only needed the 1 package. In the Easter section, I also did find this ceramic bunny paint set. They only had one. These sell out so quick. As soon as they're on the shelves, they are gone. And the last few times that I had gone, they didn't have any. So this was the only one that they had. It does look like it has a few blemishes on it, and maybe that's why it didn't sell. But I figured I could just take an emery board and file out those little bumps. So I picked up the only one that they had. Then I picked up this Chicks Ready for Easter picture. I most likely won't be using this for an Easter display, but it will be for a project, a very simple, quick fix project. And then I also picked up a couple of these signs. This one is Easter Greetings, and it has a cute galvanized bunny on it. Now this one I think is very cute just the way it is, but I mostly just wanted it for the size of the board and the bunny. And then I picked up this one that actually looks like a wooden sign because of the way, just the way that it's been cut up. So both of these signs will just be used for crafting. Not sure what yet, but that's what they're for. Also picked up 4 of the poster letters. They did have multiple colors in this as well. Some of them were actually like a rainbow, where it had every color of the rainbow was going across each letter. But I decided to go with the basic black. These can be painted. And it says it's great for event signs, school projects, home decor, and home decor projects. 56 characters, goes on, stays on, removes easily. And they are peel and stick. So I did get 4 of those. And then I also picked up 3 of these laser cut magazine bins. They did have a few different colors. There was pink, blue. I did see gray. I was looking for 3 of the same color. And the pink was the only one that had the 3. I would have preferred the gray, but I can deal with pink. I also use these for storage. Usually if I have a couple of projects in mind, I'll take all the items that I need for the project and throw them into one bin, and then I'll stick them either in my storage cabinet or up in the closet. And when I get a chance to do that craft, I just pull out the bin and it has everything in there. So all I have left is the kitchen and bathroom items, and I'm going to start with the bathroom items first. So the trash bags come 40 bags to a roll. They're the 4-gallon trash bags, good for the bathroom. Rolls are small enough that you could just throw one in your car and use it in your car as well. They'd fit in your glove box or in your center console. So these are both scented. The blue one is Mountain Air and the white one is Vanilla. I have seen these in different colors, not just the blue and white. I think there was pink, and there might have been a yellow that I seen a long time ago. And the pink, I believe, was a floral scent, and the yellow, I want to say, was a lemon scent. The scent of the bags is strong, but it's not overpowering. So I ended up just picking up 2 of these. I was all out. Most of the time in my bathroom, I will use a bag from Walmart, and that's how I'll line my trash can. But eventually I do run out of those, and I like to keep these on hand for backup. So that was all I got for the bathroom. And on to my kitchen supplies. So I picked up a box of the Shore Fresh snack size storage bags. They have a zipper seal. There's about 45 bags to a box, and they do hold quite a bit. I use these a lot when I go into work and I want to separate my food. Sometimes I'll throw a bunch of carrot sticks in one, and then another one it will be peanuts or whatever. But I always make sure I have multiple snacks for for work during the day. So I picked up 1 box of those. So I also picked up 2 boxes of the Scrub Buddies quick erasers. And I use these for everything. I'll wipe down my doors, my counters. Anything that has a stain, those erasers pretty much get them out. I also picked up some of the Dollar Tree's aluminum foil. This one is 40 square feet. It's 13.3 yards by 12 inches. Normally I don't pick up my aluminum foil from the Dollar Tree. I usually get it from the supermarket, but I didn't feel like going to the supermarket just for a roll of aluminum foil, so I just picked it up while I was there. So with that haul out of the way, we're now going to move on to the storage bags. So I originally started using these bags when I was going camping. So I would bring 2 of the extra large bags with me. One would have all my clothes in it, and all my dirty clothes would go into the second bag. My clean clothes would be nice and folded, and the ones that were dirty would just be shoved in there. And because the bags are clear, I was able to see which bags were with the clean clothes and which ones with the dirty. Every single time I went camping, rather than reusing the bags that I already had, I always went out and bought more. I don't know why I did that, but I did. But now I ended up with an abundance of bags. I have thrown some of them out over the years, but I did also find other uses for them as well, which ended up being storage. This one is the large size one. And just so you can have a general idea of how wide it is, I'm going to use one of these scrapbook paper pads that I got from Michael's. And this will fit inside the large size. With a little bit of room left over. So these are a good size. That paper pad will fit in both of them. I do end up using a lot of them just for crafting supplies. The smaller one, or the large size, I would use that for, whoops, there it goes. There it all goes. So the large size one I will use for some of my nautical rope. I'll just put this in. I squeeze out the air. One of the best ways to squeeze out the air, believe it or not, is to sit. I'll push all the items over to one side. Fold it up like this a little bit, and then I sit on it. And it squeezes all the air out. I'm not going to do that on camera. That's just, no, I won't do that on camera. So my crafting items all go inside these bags, and I can hang them up in the closet because they're very light. So all the crafting supplies that I hang up in the closet inside these bags go on a white hanger. And the only reason why I do that is just so I can define what's in what bag without having to rummage through everything. So all my craft supplies go on to the white hanger, and they're all in one section of the closet. And then if I have work-related items that are in these bags, those will all be hung up on green hangers, and they're in a different section of their own. So basically, my closet is color-coded by hanger color. This is actually a work bag. And since I've been out of work for a little over a year now, I have washed this up and I hung it up. Now, even when I was working regularly, I didn't bring this bag every single day to work. It would be just when I was working overtime or extra hours. I would bring different things in that bag, whether it would be additional food or sometimes I'd be running behind schedule and I would throw my makeup in this bag, and when I got to work, I'd put my makeup on. during my break. So, I mean, the bag was used often, but not so often that I needed it every day. So I would wash it and throw it inside one of these bags, hang it up in the closet. And again, because it's a work-related item, it goes on the green hanger. Now, as for the extra large bags, I looked online looking for the measurements of the extra large bags and I couldn't find them. So I did take the measurements before I started this section of the video, and it was 21.5 inches this way, and it was 17 inches up to the zipper seal. So one of the things that I use this for is my Dollar Tree decorating stickers and the poster stickers, the poster letters. Because these are so long, they will go into the extra large bag. And they fit in there almost perfectly. And again, I squeeze the air out of them. Seal them up. And put them on their hanger. This is light enough that I will put it on a hanger and hang it up in my closet. And the only reason why I squeeze the air out of it, you don't have to, but the only reason why I squeeze the air out of it is just because it saves more space. I do also use the extra large ones for my snow broom. It is somewhat of a tight squeeze, but it does go in there, and I'm not worried about if I knock it over, if I'm going to lose one of the handles for it. It's all contained inside the bag. At the end of the winter season, I just wipe it down with a wet paper towel, take the handle apart, snap them into their little brackets, and then I just put it inside the bag until the following season. And as you can see, this was a little bit of a struggle to get it in, but it didn't rip the bag. And again, I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to lose pieces to my snow broom. This I do not hang up in the closet. This just goes on a shelf. So one of the other ways that I use the extra large bags is by storing my pedicure items in them. So all of my pedicure items go inside this one bucket. Okay, so this right here is my foot basin, and inside the basin I will throw in all my pedicure items that I use. The little foot masks. Then I have my homemade foot salts. Pair of socks that I use when I'm deep conditioning my feet. This right here is a cup that I use in case I decided I wanted to exfoliate my calves. I would go up just below my knee, exfoliate my legs, and then I would just take some of the water that was in the basin and pour it down my legs. So I put everything inside the basin, and then the basin will go inside this giant bag. That way, when I want to do my pedicure, I just grab the bag out of the closet. It has everything that I need inside there. The only thing that isn't in there is a towel. It does make it a lot easier when it comes time to doing a pedicure. I've also used the extra large bags to hold sheet sets. When I'm ready to change my sheets, I just pull a bag out of the closet and everything is in there. The pillowcases, the fitted sheet, the top sheet. I'm not rummaging through the closet looking for it. These are basically the different ways that I've used my storage bags. So if you know of any other way to use these bags, please leave a message in the comment box below. I'd love to have more ideas on how to use these bags. So that is it for today. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.